Here's what you missed on Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.
My Country 96.1, Phathead, Cande Roth. We are looking at a bunch more rain today, goes into tomorrow. We actually have really heavy rain coming this afternoon between like 3 and 7 p.m. and could see 40 to 50 mile per hour gusts of wind. Uh-oh. Yeah. I'll be chasing some of my furniture around the backyard, I suppose. I hate that.
I need a video of you doing that if you could, please.
So we have this, and it's not like blowing all around the backyard, but we have some of this light wicker kind of furniture in the backyard, and when it's really gusty, it'll blow across the patio, and you know the whole thing. It's a wreck out there. I'm sure I'm not the only one. You know?
Yeah, no, not the only one.
Yeah.
Even on my deck, things are flying around.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You got to be careful. Is your gardening out there yet, or no? Your plants?
No, I haven't started anything. Cleaning will be the first thing. Getting rid of everything that happened last year, because I don't do it like that. I wait till the new season.
Yeah.
But things are flying, absolutely.
You know, with all this rain, I can't stop thinking about Water Drinker Farm, which is right near me, like up towards the LIE in Manorville. We've talked about Water Drinker, Cande, and they're great. They have incredible stuff, but they do this tulip festival every spring. Gorgeous. And yeah, well, it's supposed to be coming up soon. But when that particular road, the Water Drinker Farm there and across the street at Lenny Bruno Farms, when there's heavy rains, a lot of the soil, a lot of the farmland there gets flooded. And as you drive past, you look at, where they're supposed to be planting, and it looks like a lake. It's crazy.
I wonder if that's going to have a major impact.
I don't know. They'll figure it out. I mean, it'll stop raining at some point.
Some point. Let's hope this weekend would be the point to stop.
Oh, my God. Well, it's actually supposed to be a better weekend in the 50s and sunny this weekend.
Good. That's what we need.
But yeah, I'm like, come on, let's stop the rain. We need the tulips. We got to get going here. It's summer. It's,
I've seen
spring.
some beautiful tulips out and about. Love it.
Yeah.
Trees are blooming.
Already, huh? You see the tulips out of there. I do. All right. Well, we are hopeful that we'll see the Tulip Festival very, very soon.
Oh, I hope so.
Yeah. Then it's spring,
Definitely.
And you know what else?
Daffodils.
Right. Daffodils, and also, I forget, what are they? My cherry blossom trees, right?
Yes. Magnolias are also blooming, absolutely. The cherry trees, gorgeous.
And those blossoms, they last like 4 or 5 days, and then a strong gust of wind blows all the little things
that's the problem
off.
with the rain, because it's going to wash them away before we get to, really enjoy them.
Every year. Every year when I see them bloom, those little white buds, right, or whatever, I get out there, I take pictures of the trees, because like a few days later, they're gone. They're off. Yeah.
I know. Beautiful, though.
Yeah. We're hopeful. We're hopeful soon.
We're hopeful. If we're anything, we're hopeful.
Yes. Forbes put out a list of celebrity billionaires, Cande.
Okay.
These are the people that are worth the most. Now, I'm going to give you the top 10, but honorable mention, I will tell you, Taylor Swift comes in at 14.
I heard that this is truly her first billionaire, going into the billionaire category after the first part of her Eras tour.
Yeah. She's 1.1 billion. She's number 14 on the list. Now, these are just celebrities, all right? So this doesn't count, the person that owns Walmart or any. Okay, this is just celebrities. Okay. Tiger Woods is worth $1.3 billion.
Wow.
Yeah, well, he is, the tops in his profession, or was anyway, right? He's the legend.
Be that quite that much, but wow.
Come on. At number 8, tied at number 8, Tyler Perry and Rihanna, worth $1.4 billion.
Interesting.
Yep. Rihanna is what, a cosmetics mogul, right? Isn't she?
Yes, very much so.
Yeah, Tyler Perry, great director, actor. By the way, you're going to find that being a director of movies really will serve you well on this list.
I believe it. And he does so many good things for people, Tyler Perry. So good
Yeah.
for him.
Peter Jackson, the director, is number 7, 1.5 billion.
Wow.
Kim Kardashian is 6, 1.7 billion.
Ugh, kiss my stomach.
Now we're getting into the top 5 richest celebrities. Jay-Z is worth $2.5 billion.
Wow. And that's not even what his wife is bringing in. Am I correct on that?
That's correct. Oprah is worth $2.8 billion.
Damn.
Yeah, still tops in TV. Number 3, the GOAT, the legend. I don't ever want to hear a debate. Michael Jordan is worth $3.2 billion.
Wow.
Yep. And the top 2 are directors. Steven Spielberg, $4.8 billion.
Wow.
And George Lucas. The force is strong, Candy.
Wow, it is strong. It is strong.
$5.5 billion for...
Wow.
Yeah, for George Lucas. So when your kid tells you they want to go into movie making, maybe you should, push them. Push them to do that a little bit.
My son could have married Taylor Swift if you only would have cooperated.
You've brought this up a few times. If the problem would have been this. When you wanted your son to date Taylor Swift, this would not have been the good time in her life. He would have just been another person on the list.
My Casey, my gorgeous Casey, another person on the list.
Wouldn't have lasted because Taylor was not ready.
I understand. Still, I like to dream of what might have been.
Yeah, but you do know your daughter-in-law, who's probably listening to the program, is probably a decent second option. Wouldn't you say, Candy?
Beyond. As people go, she's at the top of the list. But, a mother can dream.
I threw you a lifeline. You grabbed it.
I want you to marry a doctor. I want you to marry a pop star. Go.
Right. Sure. And just think, if he doesn't marry Jackie, you don't have Maeve. So,
All's well that ends well.
That's
I'm just saying.
All right, here's one. Candy, if you lend a friend $10, they say, hey, can I borrow $10? You don't ask them what it's for, but they go ahead and buy $10 worth of Powerball tickets, and it hits the jackpot.
Ooh.
Okay, now, by the way, this is just, this is hypothetical. It did not happen.
Oh.
Because the Powerball's up over $1 billion.
Yes.
Okay. When is the drawing, by the way? When is Powerball?
Sure.
All right, well, tonight, I guess.
That would be a good piece of information. I got to get some tickets.
Looks like it might be tonight. So hypothetically, you lend a friend $10, but they go buy Powerball tickets. They hit the $1 billion jackpot. How much do they owe you?
Well, they don't owe you anything, really, if it comes down to that. What they should do, though, is give you something substantial if you're winning $1 billion, more than the $10 they borrowed back. That's for sure. I would say if you're getting all that money, $1 million would be good, don't you think?
Yeah, no, right. You deserve something. I don't know what that is, but this is going to surprise you. And maybe, I don't know who was polled or what our society is thinking, Candy, but I cannot think this way. 72% of people said the person, all they have to do is give you the $10 back. And...
Well, that's true.
No.
They don't owe you anything.
True, maybe. But for 72% of people to say that, I'm sorry, that you don't have enough fight in your gut. If I lend someone $10 and they go buy Powerball tickets and win $1 billion, they owe me more than the 10. I know officially.
That sounds ridiculous.
No, hold on. Officially,
you have to hope that they are good souls. They realize that without that, you lending them those $10, they never would have won the $1 billion.
Agreed.
That being said, they don't owe you anything.
See, I I don't think you have enough
What are you
fight
going
in
to
you,
do?
Candy.
Say, oh, you won the Powerball, now you owe me a lot of money? No, that's ridiculous.
I can't believe almost 75% of people said, "Nah, I'll just take the $10 back." That's wild. Because if you were in that situation, I guarantee you'd be hiring a lawyer and you wouldn't say, you owe me the $10." Now,
Well, I'd be hiring a lawyer for sure if I won. The guy who lent the $10 is hiring a lawyer. That's ridiculous and a waste of money.
I'll tell you what's ridiculous. The number two answer is that the person who lent the money thinks they deserve half the winnings. That's
No,
not true.
that's
not
ridiculous.
True.
Sorry.
The number three answer is all the winnings. That's not true either.
No, that's
And
ridiculous.
the number four answer, what?
If you said, I need $10, you give me $10. I
Right.
go and I get a 6-pack of beer.
Mm-hmm.
Do I give you 3 of those beers because you gave me the $10?
Okay, your beer is basically depreciating the minute you buy the beer because you're about to pop them open.
Do I have to share it because you lent me the money?
No. You're talking about apples and oranges.
No, I'm not.
Yes,
I'm
you
making
are.
a valid point.
No, here's my point. There is a major difference between someone going to buy a 6-pack of beer, which is worth nothing to you. You don't even like beer, Candy.
No, I'm just saying, but
Okay.
I've lent you that money. So if you're going to tell me because I lent you money and you won a mega ball, right? You're now a billionaire. No.
Hold on. No, wait, hold on a second. Officially, I get it. In the eyes of the law and everything else, they don't owe you anything. I got that. I'm not a moron. I understand. They took the $10. They decided to go buy the ticket. Got it. Understood.
If you lend someone, let's put it this way: if you lend someone $10 and they use it and they win the Powerball and they give you back only the $10, what kind of people are you lending money to?
Right, well, that, and I think there's you have to fight a little harder. $1 billion, you're cutting me a check for, I don't know, $5 million. You're cutting me a check.
Wow.
Some
I don't
way
like how pushy you are.
that
Now you get nothing.
I think you don't have enough fight in you.
That's not true. I know what's right and what's wrong.
Yes, and you know what's right and what's wrong? Because I know the friends in my life, Candy, if I loan them $10 and they just went and won Powerball, I know those people. Barbecue Tom, okay? Cutting me a
Throw
check.
you 20. You borrow 10. He double it. Pay you back 20.
Tennis Nick is cutting me a check. You know,
Your
I'm
friends
telling you.
are going to be dropping you like a hot potato.
And, my buddy Josh will probably split it with me. You know Josh, right? Now.
Yeah, I know Josh, and I don't think he's splitting it 50-50. Sorry.
And may I say, you
And
Candy,
I don't think if it was reversed, that you would split it 50-50.
No. I would never split it 50-50, but
All right, let's say you're the one. I lent you $10.
Uh-huh.
You went, you bought Powerball tickets, and you won. What are you giving me?
I am cutting you a check for at least $20 million. At least.
Really?
Right. Okay. You got $1 billion, okay? After taxes, $500 million.
It's a funny thing when
Hold
you
on.
don't have the money. You can be so grandiose.
No. Because I believe in karma. I'm a big believer in karma.
Yes.
Okay? And there's right and wrong. And if I don't give you the money, I'm more afraid of what's going to happen to me down the road. Okay? I'm a big believer. Big.
Interesting question.
All right? 500 million, right? So 50 million would be 10%. 25 million is 5%. You at least somewhere between 20 to 25 million. Absolutely. That's like being an agent, being a lawyer. Like you deserve that percentage. There's no doubt.
I don't know if deserve is the correct
You deserve
word.
it for giving
You
me that
lent
chance.
$10 to somebody, period.
All right.
I am never
time to go.
borrowing money from you. Never.
You only have to be afraid if you win the Powerball. You don't have to. Okay? All right. We gotta. I didn't think this would spark. Oh my God. We've been talking forever. Okay. We gotta go. All right. Candy Bald and the Beautiful up at 8:12. National Days good news stories coming up 8 o'clock hour. Got a lot of rain, heavy rain this afternoon for sure with wind. Let's hit the roads. My Country 96.1.
Phathead and Cande in the morning, weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.